Hey everybody, Cynthia Maynard from CynthiaMaynard.com, and I have a haul today that is from a sort of, it's hard to know what to call it. It's called the Scrap Box, and it's in Michigan, and it's kind of like a thrift store, only some stuff is used, some stuff is not used. It's like an excess of, bits and bobs of things. I mean, or old wallpaper booklets, or little foam bits, and just all sorts of things. And you can get leather scraps and old stamps and little pieces of wood and all sorts of things. So I ran in there the other day. Sorry, I got inky fingers here. I've been at work. But I ran in there the other day and grabbed some things for kind of journaling in my mind, and some of the books I've been working on, and I have some projects coming up I think you'll like. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. Now, of course, we can use this bag, right? You always use your stuff. Let's dip in, because I'm going to be doing some more. Our Christmas tree has had to move down down to our basement, so I wanted to decorate our mantle, and I needed just some greenery, so I'm going to be putting these up. They're 35 cents, just some little sprays of Christmassy goodness. Okay, wrangle those over here. So I got those. I had some, they had a lot of chipboard there, so I went ahead and got some, I guess I would call it a medium weight. It's kind of in between a lightweight and a medium weight. Chipboard pieces, they're like 5 cents a piece. Usually I pay like $8 for, I think it's 8 for maybe like a stack of 25. 8.5 by 11. And these are only 5 cents each, so definitely a great place to get chipboard. Also got, what did I get? I got some black chipboard. This is like a 12 by 12, I think. And these were 35 cents. A nice sturdy black chipboard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just grabbed some. And you can cut this down with a craft knife if you need it smaller. Great stuff there. They also had for $3.50 this crafting mat, Ranger, a smaller craft sheet. So you always need those, and they clean up really easily. So that was somebody's old thing they didn't use, I guess. It's brand new. I got some envelopes. These are really big. I can't fit them in the screen here, but they are 10 by 14. And these would make some great, you could cut these down and use these for journaling, flip books, things of that nature. So I got 2 of those. Also had these little wreaths. I'm going to try putting these on a card. That's a little bit bigger, and then one that's a little smaller. That's great for Christmas time, decorating those on your cards even, or journals, or what have you. Gifts, packaging, wrapping, all that. I probably should have gotten more, but I just grabbed them. They had these pressed papers, handmade paper envelopes with these leaves and things. So I thought I could throw those into some flip books and journals, junk journals. They have these beautiful envelopes here. These are all long, skinny envelopes. So they had that one. This one with the Harlequin print on there. These are like 5 cents a piece. This one, the flower and the distressed. This is an envelope made out of that handmade paper. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I got 2 of those. 10 of these. These are little boxes. I'm going to be doing some, they're pre-scored, just craft boxes that I could probably make, but you know, around the holidays it's just nice to kind of have some go-to things done there. I'm trying to, about 2 inch by 2 inch boxes, fit little treats in there, and you can have fun stamping on those. You can emboss on these. We'll use these in some projects as well. So I got some wooden knobs. They have a lot of those, so I thought these would be cute, like on boxes and things. You can paint them and embellish them with flowers and things or whatnot, and you can use that in various ways. So I grabbed a couple of those to play around with. And probably the best find I found there for the money was for $5. Creative, or Close to My Heart. I'm not familiar with that. I'm a Stampin' Up! Girl, but when I see a good stamp set, I grab it. So I was particularly drawn to reminded me of like the Declaration of Independence type of handwriting script, if you can see that. Look how pretty that is. And I really liked the sentiments. They're all sentiments except for this, but I really liked them. An abundance of love, sincerely, which is great for like journaling, passport, the good life, you're my inspiration, admire, you've left an impression on me, quaint, which I love that word, sentimental journey, I love that script. Memorable and moment, those will be highly used ones. Friends forever, which is down here, admire, and then they had this nice flourish. And I stamped them out, and it comes in this nice case. It sells for $5. Maybe I'm wrong, but I grabbed it. I stamped them all out, and this is what I did it in some mint macaron, and it just, I love that distressed element, and I love that. So these would be put to good use. I thought that was I love that sort of wonky typewriter. Yeah, well, it's got that little guy too. So that is what they look like stamped out. I like to stamp them out because I like to see, sometimes it just looks different when you stamp it out, and it kind of gives you an idea, you know, of what you, then you could come through with like a generic flourish and kind of stamp all around this and turn this into some pattern paper. So there's a little tip for you. Bonus tip on the haul. But that's my haul. If you have a thrift store, or, you know, we often think of thrift stores as, oh, I need to, you know, see if I can find a vintage dress or whatever. But there are oftentimes people who have craft supplies who sadly don't use them, and then they pass them along. Or maybe a loved one passed away who was a crafter, and they don't know what to do with all those craft supplies, so they just go ahead and sell them, or at a garage sale, and if they don't sell, then they give them away to Goodwill or whatever, and so they end up at these stores, and they're great deals for those of us who use this stuff. And if you're on a budget, it's a great way to get some supplies for very little. And you can really do a lot. I always like to look for things that are multitasking things that I can transform into something unique on my own. But anyway, that's my thrift store haul, and yeah, check out ones in your area and dig around in the back there and see what's there, and think out of the box. Think about, how can I use these things in journals and things, like these little envelopes and stuff. So great stuff, great texture, and you might as well. Alright guys, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Check out my website at CynthiaMaynard.com, and leave comments below if you have comments, and maybe you found like a real gem in your thrift store. You can leave that comment down below. That'd be fun to hear about. Alright guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video.